Hello and welcome. My name is Savannah. Today I will be guiding you through a yoga class to boost your mood, increase your joy, and support your overall mental health. All of the classes I will be sharing this month during May will support your mental health. So be sure to hit that red subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming classes. All you will need for this practice is yourself and your yoga mats. And let's get started. Getting settled here on your mat in a nice comfortable position, shoulders over top of the hips. Lift your heart up, lift the top of your head up as well. We're going to work with an affirmation here at the beginning of class. The affirmation is, my inner joy is infinite, limitless, and abundant. So we are going to repeat this several times. You can say it out loud or you can repeat it to yourself, whatever you prefer. My inner joy is infinite, limitless, and abundant. 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 Take a big breath in and a full breath out through your mouth. Once again, in through the nose, and then full breath out through your mouth. Begin to breathe in and out through your nose. And notice your breath as it moves in and as it moves out. Notice if you can sit up a little bit taller here. Can you find a bit more length through your spine? Bring your awareness and your focus to the sound of your breath. What does your breath sound like right here and right now? What does your breath feel like? From here, we are going to bring our awareness, our attention to the inhale breath. So the inhale breath, or the breath in, is thought to be uplifting and energizing, whereas the exhale breath is thought to be more calming and soothing, down-regulating in nature. So we can use the inhale breath to help boost our mood, to give us a little bit more energy, and to get us going. On the other hand, we can use the exhale breath when we would like to feel a little bit more calm. When we're feeling stressed or anxious, it can be really nice to focus on the exhale. As we sit here and breathe, bring your focus to each breath in. Notice how your inhale feels. And perhaps as you focus on your inhale breath, you've noticed that your inhale becomes a little bit longer than your exhale. Stay as focused as you can on each breath in. And when your mind wanders off to other things, just work towards bringing your focus back to that inhale breath. We'll spend just a little bit more time focusing on the inhale. From here, become aware of both your inhale and your exhale. As you breathe in, reach your arms up. As you breathe out, bring your hands down to your heart. As you breathe in, reach. As you exhale, bring your hands together at your heart center. One more time, inhale, reach. Exhale, lower the hands down. From here, as you breathe in, reach up. As you breathe out, bring your right hand down to the right side, left arm up and over, lengthening the left side of the body here. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, left hand down to the left side. Right arm stretches up and over towards the left. Inhale, center. Exhale towards the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. One more time each side. Over to the right. Find center. Inhale. And as you exhale, take it to the left. Find center. Reach up. Hands come down in front of your heart. From here, bring your hands behind your head. And then bring your elbows farther apart. Bringing your elbows farther behind you. Opening through the chest. Lift your heart up. Find a little bit of a back bend here so you can lean back a little bit. You can look up towards the ceiling if you would like to. Continue to breathe. As you take your next breath out, we're going to bring the elbows towards one another, round the spine. You can bring your chin towards your chest. As you inhale, elbows move away from one another, lift your head up. Exhale, elbows move towards one another. Inhale, elbows move apart. Exhale, elbows move together. One more time like this. Good. Bring your hands down onto your lap. Let's just shift the weight a little bit from side to side. You can make this movement as small or as big as you would like, and move at a pace that feels good for you. Good. Find center. We're now going to come into a kneeling position with our hips over our knees and the shoulders over top of our hips. As you breathe in, reach your arms up. As you breathe out, cactus your arms. Lift your heart up. Inhale, find center, reach the arms up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, cactus. From here, interlace your fingers behind you, behind your back. Bring the hands towards the ground, continuing to open through the front side of your body. Good. Release the clasp of your hands. Bring your hands down to your mat. We'll move through a couple rounds of cat-cow. As you breathe in, lift your heart, lift your tailbone. Exhale, round your spine, chin towards the chest. One more of each. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, round the spine. Good. Find center. Bring your hands a little bit farther out in front of you. Shift your weight forward, shoulders over top of the wrists. And then take your time to slowly lower down with control all the way to the ground. Hands stay underneath the shoulders just as they are. As you breathe in, lift your chest up. As you breathe out, lower down. As you breathe in, lift. Exhale, lower back down to your mat. One more like this. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Press up into your tabletop position. Fingers are spread far apart. Bring your hands a little bit farther out in front of you. Toes will tuck under. And lift your hips up into your downward facing dog. Pedal it out through your legs a little bit. Find some movement so you can bend one knee deeply and then the other. Good. We're now going to step the right foot through in between the hands. Lower the left knee down. As you breathe in, reach your arms up. As you breathe out, bring your hands down to freeing your right foot. Step up to the top of your mat. As you breathe in from here, lift up halfway. As you breathe out, lower down into your forward fold. Your legs can be bent. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands at heart center. Excellent. Moving on. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands through heart, fold down over your legs. Step your left foot back. Lower the left knee down. As you breathe in, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, hands come down. Step back into your downward facing dog. Right foot steps back, hips lift up. Send your chest towards your legs. Push the ground away from you. And then we're going to step the left foot through. We'll take that little flow here on the second side. Right knee lowers down. As you inhale, lift up, shoulders over hips, arms up overhead. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Step up to the top of your mats. As you breathe in, lift up halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, cactus your arms open through your heart. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands come down to your heart center. Good. Reach your arms up as you breathe in. As you breathe out, fold down over your legs. Step your right foot back. Lower your right knee down. As you breathe in, reach your arms up. As you breathe out, lower the hands right back down to frame your foot. Step back into your downward facing dog. Make your way from here to the top of your mat. Your feet will meet your hands. Come all the way up to stand. We're going to work with a breath practice now called breath of joy. So this involves some movement of the arms and the torso. And the inhale is broken up into 3 parts. And then the exhale is nice and full and complete. So it will look like this. Inhale, 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 and exhale. Inhale, 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 and exhale. Coordinating each inhale with the movement of the arms. And then a full breath out as we come into our forward fold, arms back behind us. So starting this breath of joy when you're ready. Grounding down into your feet. Your feet can be about hip distance apart. Feel that your shoulders are over top of your hips. Lift your head up. Inhale, arms up. In front of you. Down and then out to the sides and down. Inhale, arms up, and then find your fold, arms back behind you. Good, we're going to work with this several times. Working with your breath. So it's inhale, 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 exhale. Inhale, 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 exhale. Continuing like this. This is a very energizing breath. If you would like to speed it up, you can do that. We're going to do 2 more rounds. Last one here. Good. Return to center, find stillness. Shoulders over the hips, ground down into your feet. Settle in here for just a breath or 2. Notice the effects of that breath practice on your body, on your mind, on your mood. As you take your next breath in, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Hands lower down to your mat. Step your feet back. Downward facing dog. Good. From here, we're going to move into a warrior 2 sequence. So this time we're going to step the left foot through first. Make your way on up into warrior 2 so the right foot is parallel to the back of your mat. Shoulders over top of the hips. This left knee is nice and bent. Arms out to either side. Feel steady and strong in your warrior 2. Feel empowered and confident. Repeat this affirmation a few times. My inner joy is infinite, limitless, and abundant. My inner joy is infinite, limitless, and abundant. From here, bring your right hand down your right leg, left arm sweeps back. Inhale, exhale, left forearm comes onto the left thigh. Right arm up and over, side angle. Inhale, reverse, right hand down the right leg, left arm up and over. Exhale, side angle. Continuing like this, inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. exhale, side angle. Work with your own breath. So you can move at a pace that is different than mine. That is totally fine. Remember that this is your practice. See if you can make this movement a little bit more fluid, a little bit more smooth and dynamic. Good. Find warrior two. From here, bring your hands onto your hips. We're going to come into a goddess pose. So we'll bring the toes to the edges, to the corners of the mat, toes out, heels in, and then lower your hips down into a squat. Good. Reach your arms up. Then bring your hands at heart center. Can you sit your hips a little bit lower? As you breathe in, reach your arms up, straighten your legs, star pose. Exhale, goddess. Sit your hips low. Inhale, star, reach up. Exhale, sit the hips low. Inhale, star. Exhale, goddess. One more. From your goddess pose, we're making our way into warrior two now, facing the back of our mat. So this right leg will be forward, left leg will be back. Left foot will be parallel to the back of the mat. Right knee is over the ankle. Take your time here to get set up. Reach your arms out to the sides. And then look towards your right fingers. Again, we're going to repeat our affirmation a couple times in this warrior two pose. My inner joy is infinite, limitless, and abundant. My inner joy is infinite, limitless, and abundant. As you breathe in, take your left hand down onto your left leg, right arm up and over, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Continue to move through these two postures. Work with your breath. We're going to do one more reverse and then side angle. Meet in your warrior two. Look towards your right fingers. Bring your hands now onto your hips. Bring your toes out, heels in. We're coming back into our goddess pose. Sit your hips low. Bring your hands at heart center. Take a big breath here. Bring your hands behind your head. Can you bring your elbows farther away from one another? Opening a little bit more through your chest. From here, we're going to bring the left elbow towards the left leg. Come back through center. Right elbow towards the right leg. Doing this a few times each side. Continue to ground down through your feet. Feel strong through your legs. Last time right here towards the right. And then we're going to bring the hands together at heart center. Make your way into your warrior two with the left leg forward. And then just bring your hands down to frame that foot. Step back into your downward facing dog. Find any movement here that you would like to. We're going to now lower the left knee down. And we're going to extend the right leg back behind us. Bring your left shin towards the back of your mat or towards the left side of your mat. And then bring your right hand up onto your right hip. Coming into our modified side plank. Reach your right arm up overhead and towards the front of the room. From here, we're going to come into our gate pose. So ground down into your right foot and your left knee, bringing the right hand all the way down onto the right leg, left arm up and over. Exhale here. As you inhale, lower the left hand down, right arm up and over. Exhale, gate pose. Inhale, side plank. Exhale, gate pose. Inhale, modified side plank, left hand lowers down. We'll flow like this a couple more times, just like we did in our warrior two pose. Moving a little bit more quickly, a little bit more dynamically, making this movement fluid. And then we're going to meet with the hands on the hips. We're going to make our way from here into a camel variation. So I'm just going to reposition myself on my mat so you can see this differently. But we'll still have the right leg straight, left leg bent, shoulders over the hips, hips over the left knee. And then with the hands on the hips, we're going to start to lean backward. If you would like to, you can tuck your left toes under. Lift your left arm up towards the sky. And then see if maybe you can bring your left hand towards your left heel. Maybe your right arm reaches up. And if you're not here, that's totally okay. We're just working towards opening up the heart and the chest. So you can stay right here with your hands on your hips, or maybe you bring them to your low back and continue to send your heart up, finding your version of this pose. Excellent. Find center. Return to a neutral spine. And then we're just going to bring the hands down to the mat. And I'm going to come back into that original position, facing the long edge of my mat. So the hands will come down just in front of this left knee. And then we're stretching the inner thigh here on this right leg. So you can start to walk your hands farther out in front. You can start to send your hips back towards your left heel if you would like. Come to a position that feels comfortable for you and breathe. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Lengthen out through your spine here. Ground down into your right foot. Push the ground away from you a little bit, feeling a little bit more strong and active here. Can you also feel a little bit empowered and confident in this pose? Find more strength, find a little bit more engagement through your arms, your hands, and this inner line of your right leg. Excellent. Return to a tabletop. And then I'm just going to turn to face the other side of my mat, but you can stay where you are. We're just taking that flow or that sequence on the other side now. So the right knee is staying down on the mat. We're going to extend the left leg to the back of the mat. Take your right shin to the right side. So back behind you. Plant your left heel down onto the mat. Right hand stays down. Spread your fingers far apart. And then bring your left hand to your hip. From here, can you lift up a little bit? Trying to open this left side of the body. lengthening, finding more space. Excellent. From here, reach your left arm up. Bring the arm overhead towards the front of your mat. Continue to reach the left fingers a little bit farther out in front of you. And then we're coming up into our gate pose. So the left hand is going to come all the way onto the left leg. Right arm up and over towards the left side. As you inhale, bring the right hand down. Return to your modified side plank. As you exhale, come to gate pose. Inhale, modified side plank. Exhale, gate pose. Find your flow. Move at your own pace, but see if you can move a little bit more fluidly, a little bit more dynamically, especially as we continue to repeat these two postures. We're going to meet with the hands on the hips. And then again, I'm just going to change my position so you can see me at a better angle. But still, I'll have this left leg straight, the right leg bent. With the hands on the hips, can you lengthen through your spine, lift your head up a little bit. So beginning our camel variation with a nice long spine. Hands on the lower back or on the hips. Just start to find a little bit of a back bend. Send your hips forward. Reach your heart up. If you would like to, you can reach your right arm up. Maybe you reach the arm back. Maybe you're able to bring the right hand onto the right foot. You can also do this with the right toes tucked under. And if you would like to, you can reach your left arm up. Wherever you are in your camel variation, make sure that you can continue to breathe. So if you're holding your breath, that might be a sign that you have pushed a little bit too far into your back bend. To come up out of this pose, engage through your glutes a little bit more, engage through your core. Bring your hands up onto your hips. Shoulders over your hips. And from here, we'll take that inner thigh stretch. So bring your hands down to the ground, just kind of in front of this right knee. And then start to walk your hands farther out in front of you. You can send your right hip back towards your right heel. The right toes can be tucked under if you would like. Let's hang out here for a little bit. Notice how this inner line of your left leg is feeling. Walk your hands back in towards your body so the shoulders are over top of your wrists. From here, find a nice, strong connection between the floor and your left foot. Push your foot down into the floor. Spread your fingers farther apart. Feel a little bit stronger, a little bit more active here in this posture. And continue to breathe. Lengthen through your spine. Reach your head forward a little bit. Bring your left knee in. Come up into a kneeling position. As you inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, cactus your arms. Find a little bit of a back bend, even if it's really small. Inhale, reach the arms up. Neutral spine. Exhale, cactus back bend. Inhale, neutralize your spine, arms overhead. Exhale, cactus the arms. One final time like this. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus. Bring your hands now onto your mat. Take one round of cat-cow. As you breathe in, lift your heart up. As you breathe out, round your spine, chin towards your chest. We're going to stay here for a couple of extra breaths. Bring your big toes together. Knees can be farther apart if you would like. We're making our way into child's pose from here. So hips come to rest onto the heels. Arms out in front of you. Lower your chest, your head down towards the mat. Bring your focus to your breath. And maybe here you bring your focus specifically to your inhale. We're going to be here in our child's pose for at least another 5 breaths. Walk your hands towards your body. Lift yourself up out of your child's pose. From here, make your way into Shavasana. Coming down onto your back. Getting set up here. Take up as much space on your mat as you would like. You can bring your feet all the way to the edges of your mat. You can even bring them off of your mat if you would like. If it feels better to do Shavasana with your legs bent, feel free to take that variation. Feel the weight of your body here on your mat. And give yourself permission to rest. And as you rest here, I'm going to read you a poem by Jennae Cecelia. I hope today is your day. The sun hits your face just right. Your favorite t-shirt fits the way you like. Your hair is what you have always tried to achieve. There is no line in the drive-thru to get your coffee. Your skin feels dewy. And someone sends you a message that makes you smile. I hope today you feel the most right you have in a while. Notice how you are feeling. And try to do this without any judgment or criticism. Bring some movement into your body as you feel ready. Allowing these movements to be small to begin with, and then gradually making them bigger and more expressive. Make your way over onto one side, whatever side you like. Take a couple of breaths here on your side with your knees towards your chest. And then press yourself up into a comfortable seated position once you feel ready. As you sit here, one final time, just allow your heart to lift up. Lift the top of your head up towards the sky as well. Sit up a little bit taller. And then bring to mind 5 things that you are grateful for. Gratitude can be a really powerful tool to support our mental health and to improve our mood. So one thing that I would encourage you to try to do is to write down 5 things you are grateful for each day. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it boosted your mood even just a little bit. Like I said at the beginning of class, it's always a good idea to hit that subscribe button. And this way you can make sure that you don't miss any of my other yoga classes. I hope you have a lovely day. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste.